Hi, this is Eugene, and I am here to share with you the stretches that I use to help me overcome my sciatic nerve pain. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take our bodies and lay flat on the floor. And as we are laying flat on the floor here, we're going to make sure that our lower back is pressed down. Relax your arms alongside your body here. Now, for each stretch, I'm going to do a count of 15 to hold that stretch. Now, our first stretch is going to work this hip and the lower back area. And we're going to raise our leg up right here. I'm going to give you two options. You can either take your hands over the top of the knee, your leg here below the knee, and pull and hold it in. Or you can take your hands under the hamstring and pull it in towards your body. Whichever one works best for you. Now, I like to start with my hands on the top. And we're going to pull gently in, inhale and exhale. And I'm going to count to 15 or reverse it. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now I release my hands off of my leg and slowly lower that foot back down to the floor. And then I come to the other leg and I bring him up gently. Now, as I said, you can take your hands under and pull on the hamstring or on your leg just below the knee and just gently pull that knee in and let's hold it. And here's that count. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release those hands and bring that foot down gently. How did that feel? Now, I'm going to move on to our next exercise here. We're going to bring this leg up gently, but we're going to extend this leg up, and this is stretching more of that hamstring. You want to press that heel up towards the ceiling. You don't want to point the foot. Have it flex like that, and we're going to hold it for 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bend that leg and slowly lower to the floor. Now bring the other leg up. Now extend that leg straight up, pressing through the heel, hamstring stretch. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that foot slowly down. Release that leg, foot flat on the floor. How did you do? Now we're going to bring both legs in and just stretch out for a few seconds here. For the count of 15, that is. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let's release our hands and lower our feet to the floor. Now our next exercise is going to help strengthen our legs. So what we're going to do, I'm going to take this leg straight out. But this time, I'm going to pull it straight up and lower it back down. It even gets some of that core work in here. I'm keeping my hands alongside my body. My lower back is pressed into the mat. And just hinge from the waist, pulling the leg up and lower back down. Give me 14. Yes. Hinging from the waist. This is 13. Yes. This is 12. I like dynamic stretching. And this is 11. Easy going. This is 10. This is 9. This is 8. Yes, even got that core and gird involved. 7. 6. Oh yeah. 5. 4. Breathing gently. 3. 2. And last one. Nice. Bring the leg all the way down. Now bring it in and hold it right there. How did you do? How did your body respond to that? Did it feel good? Did you feel any displeasure? If you felt any displeasure, that means you don't need to be working the body like that. Now I'm going to give you a variation. If you was feeling some displeasure, just lift the leg up as far as you can go where you don't feel that displeasure. We have that option. So let's begin with this leg. Let's take it up. 15. Yes. 14. Yes. 13. 12. 11. 10. I like to have fun. 9. You don't have to always take exercise with such a deep demeanor. 8. Laughter is good for the body and the soul. 7. Think of a favorite joke and just laugh out loud. 6. Yes. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Nice. Now bring the leg in. How did you do? Now that was another example of dynamic stretching. Now our next exercise, we're going to take this leg, bring it up, and cross it over the other leg. And I'm going to give you two options here. You can take your hand through here and pull this leg up and hold it. Or my preferred method that works for me is my hands here and just pull that other leg off the floor and hold that stretch. It's really working that hip area where that sciatic nerve tends to run. And then I, lower back down. So the option is yours. We're going to hold it for a count of 15. Let's lift it up. Okay, here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower. How did you do? Now let's uncross this leg. And let's bring the other leg up and over. And remember, just lift as far as you can without feeling any deep pain. We always want you to exercise this with comfort, but a little discomfort is okay. But if it's really a big discomfort, then you need to stop. Okay, so let's start with this one. Remember, you can pull the leg this way, or my preferred method is just to lift it with the other leg and hold. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Nice. Lower to the floor, this other foot. And how did you do? Now let's just take both legs and just take them straight out. And just rest here for a few seconds. Lower back into the mat. Breathing gently. So how is your body feeling? All right, now let's bring those legs back and our feet in. And the next exercise is called a bridge. It mainly focuses on our lower back and some of our quad work here. Now, because I have lower back issues, I don't get really deep into this, but basically all it is lifting your hips off the floor and your lower back and holding it into this static position. And that's the basic move. Some people can get really deep into this and lift it up really, really high. But me, because I know I have lower back issues, I'm not going to do that. So you do what works best for you. We can just lift it up off the floor and hold it for 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, engaging our core, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And slowly lower that hip back to the floor. Nice. That felt so comfy. That's why I say you should always exercise at your range of motion and don't try to be like the super fitness person, whatever that is. Now let's go for our set number 2. As I said, I'm just lifting it up, my hips off the floor according to my range of motion and holding it for 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and I lower it back. Nice. Oh, that felt so good. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's roll over on your side facing me. Yes. And you're going to have this hand out in front. And you're just going to press yourself up. And you're on that elbow. And now I want you to come into a seated position. Yes. And we bring our legs together. We got our feet pressing towards each other. And we're just going to sit up nice and tall and press gently on our legs, getting a nice stretch right in here. Just relax, breathe in gently, and hold it for 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Now from here, we're in the same position, and we just grabbed our toes here. And I bring them in a little closer to me. Sit up tall, and just let those legs just flop down right here. Hold it for 15, 14, 13, relaxing, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Relax. And you can just take your legs, your feet, and cross them in front of you. How did you do? Now what we're going to do from this position is what I call massaging our hips. In a seated position, we're going to have our hands here, and we're just going from buttock cheek to buttock cheek in a circular motion. Yes, right there. I love it. Give me 5 more, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and 1. Let's go the other direction. Give me 10, 9, 8. I love that feel. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. How did that feel? And let's take in some fresh oxygen. Inhale up. Exhale out. Nice. Inhale up. Exhale out. And one more. Inhale up. Exhale out. Good job. Now, take this right arm up and lean over towards that left. Breathing gently. We're relaxed. We're comfortable. Yes. Now slowly come up and bring that arm down. Let's take up the left arm, up. And just lean into this, breathing gently. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up. Nice. Bring that arm down. Excellent. So let's take another deep breath up. And let's bring those palms together. Come down in front of our heart. Isometric stretch. Pressing our hands together for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hands together and just rest them right here with your palms up. And ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for joining me for some stretches today. Static and dynamic. These were the stretches that I used to help me overcome the sciatic nerve issues that I was having. This is Paul Eugene. I had a super blessed time with you today.